Hello indie game fans, this video covers the first lot of non-pixel art indie game demos from the Steam Game Festival Summer Edition, beginning with Charge Blade Hero. This is a beautiful hand-drawn action platformer where I absolutely love the art and animation, telling a story of gods and heroes, and looks pretty darn sweet indeed. Local multiplayer games can be fun with friends, and one that supports up to 8 people is Aeolus Tournament, which has a nice variety of physics-based game modes. The concept of this one intrigued me since As Far as the Eye is a roguelite strategy title where you have to build a mobile village and travel towards the center of the world. Sweet art style as well. If you ever wanted the naval combat of Sea of Thieves to be more structured, then enter Blazing Sails Pirate Battle Royale. Work as a team to sink all the other ships in both naval and land-based warfare. A jetpacking action title that looks fun is Bob and Prickle, where the ricochet effects of the guns looks sweet. A very cute local multiplayer party game is Kick Bash, which, just as advertised, has you smashing up a variety of confectionery-based characters in arenas based on real-world items. The ever-so-creepy adventure game has been gaining some amount of traction, and one which looks to continue that trend is Children of Silent Town, where you play as a young girl living in a village deep within a forest of monsters, where people disappearing is nothing uncommon. Investigate this mystery with a mood and atmosphere that gives off vibes of Limbo, Friend Bowl, Little Nightmares, and Little Misfortune. Crown Trick has been in some form of early development for a long period of time, since I've seen both beta keys and videos being made on this game for quite a while, but yet there's still no official release or even any indication of early access. A traditional turn-based roguelike, where you are empowered by a mysterious living crown, the elemental powers and art of this title looks great.
To embark on a journey.
The popular and inappropriate webcomic Cyanide and Happiness entered the video game arena in 2018 with the battle royale Rapture Rejects, which hasn't found the success being a paid offering. So I'm curious about their next entry in the point-and-click adventure game Freakpocalypse. If you're not familiar with this series, it is full of very dark and inappropriate humor, but you may just find something to enjoy about this.
Cyanide and Happiness.
Everyone, point and laugh!
Video game.
I'm sorry! Here, let me help! Oh no, don't try to help!
This one was recommended by some members of the Discord server, since Dandy Ace reminded them of Transistor and Hades, so I was instantly intrigued by this action roguelite where you play as a magician.
What a cute dog. Hey, what are you doing here? A trailer? Oh, of course it's ready. So, I think it should be right. Yeah, I'll go get it for you. So, please, just wait 30 seconds.
I didn't make a trailer!
Okay, don't panic. Let's just capture something from the game.
Meta video games are always an interest to me due to the concept alone, whether it be virtual desktops, fake programs, narrative choices, force closing the application and so on. and Do Not Buy This Game looks to continue that tradition. Not quite sure what to expect, but that's part of the charm.
Time here. 5? Okay. No. Why? Sorry, I kept you waiting. Here it is. Do not buy this game. I didn't put that in there, did I?
The free prologue demo of Dreamscaper was tremendously well received, since this Binding of Isaac inspired action roguelite just feels awesome to play. It is about lucid dreaming, of literally battling a nightmarish depression in that compelling roguelite loop. Very dreamy in more ways than one, and another demo worth checking out. This game self-describes as Mount & Blade meets Borderlands with RPG, FPS, strategy and roguelike elements, so of course I'm intrigued by Earth from Another Sun.
We got enemy contact.
I've yet to find a roguelite FPS that has really drawn me in, and I'm always on the lookout for the next great one, and this one does at the very least look promising. There have been a number of Chinese developers that are bringing their touch to the gaming market, and one which looks steeped in Chinese myths and culture is Eastern Exorcist. Fight against vicious demons in this 2D Souls-like RPG. A little bit unformed, a little bit Salt and Sanctuary, the frame-by-frame hand-drawn animations in this are absolutely gorgeous, and prior to the festival, I've not heard of this one yet, so it was a nice surprise to me as well. If you're not sold by the first 5 seconds of this trailer, then I'm afraid we cannot be friends. Fight Crab is a dumb action game about fighting crabs, very Japanese and in line with titles like Ace of Seafood and Neo Aquarium, and after digging a little deeper, I did realize that it is the same developer. Wield a variety of weapons from hammers to lightsabers and do battle in this crazy action game. One part super hot and one part John Wick, Fights in Tight Spaces is a turn-based tactics title with deck building elements, and this looks stylish as hell. Always down to check out tactics games, and I'm curious about the overall gameplay structure on the deck building and the progression aspects. This one is a no-brainer since I've been eager to check out Floppy Knights ever since it was announced. This comes to us from Rose City Games, behind titles such as The World Next Door and Cat Lady, so this, again, is a deck-building turn-based tactics title which seems promising. It uses art from Marlo Daub, whose work was last featured in Dicey Dungeons, so great stuff all around. Forgotten Fields is quite a somber narrative adventure game about a struggling author who moves back to his childhood home one last time before it is sold. In this time of global uncertainty, it's kind of heartwarming and touching to reminisce on the past, so this will tug at your heartstrings for sure. Another adventure game which has been a long time coming is Genesis Noir, and can we just take a minute to appreciate the art and animation? adventure game spanning time and space with the obvious noir tone, witness a gunshot by a jealous god, otherwise known as the Big Bang, and find a way to destroy all of creation to save the love of your life. Rounding off this video is the stunningly beautiful Crisp Tale, an indie JRPG that has you controlling characters in the past, present, and future.
If you learn from the past and act in the present, you can rewrite the future.
This one has a sweet new trailer that revealed the release date, but I do love this genre, and this beautiful one is quite an obvious pick for the #1 spot. To see more of the big picture, check out these awesome videos, and I will see you after the jump.